a fight that nobody asked for. Fans are now starting to boycott Canelo for continuing to...
Oscar de la Hoya and Canelo Alvarez have escalated their ongoing feud, leading to a confrontation so intense that their entourages had to intervene to prevent further chaos. Known figures in the boxing world, they continue to clash as they prepare to face off against the UFC. The latest incident occurred at a public event, where tensions flared up once again, picking up right where they left off during the press conference in May.
No haces nada, tú no haces nada. Yo lo escribí. Eres un pendejo, eso es lo que eres. Eres un baboso. Eres un pendejo, cabrón, porque estás nomás ahí. Los que hacen todos son los que están detrás de ti. Tú eres un pendejo.
The rivalry between Oscar de la Hoya and Canelo Alvarez has become one of the most notable and contentious feuds in the world of boxing. This ongoing saga has been marked by public confrontations, harsh criticisms, and a complex history that dates back to their time as a fighter-promoter duo. As both figures have continued to make headlines, their feud has not only captured the attention of fans, but has also raised questions about loyalty, respect, and the business of boxing. Oscar de la Hoya, a legendary boxer and current promoter, was once the guiding force behind Canelo Alvarez's rise to fame. The two began their relationship when Alvarez signed with Golden Boy Promotions in 2010, following a promising start in his boxing career. Over the years, de la Hoya helped to mold Alvarez from a young prospect into one of the biggest names in the sport. However, as Alvarez's star continued to rise, so did tensions between the two. The breaking point in their relationship came in 2020 when Alvarez announced his decision to part ways with Golden Boy Promotions. This split was anything but amicable. Canelo expressed his frustration with the promotion's management, citing a lack of transparency and support, particularly during negotiations for high-profile fights. As Alvarez transitioned to work with Matchroom Boxing and the PBC, Premier Boxing Champions, the animosity between him and de la Hoya only intensified. Since their split, de la Hoya and Alvarez had been embroiled in a war of words, with both parties trading insults and accusations through social media and interviews. De la Hoya has not shied away from criticizing Alvarez, often implying that the fighter has disrespected the very organization that helped elevate his career. On the other hand, Canelo has accused de la Hoya of exploiting him and other fighters for personal gain, claiming that the promoter's focus has shifted away from the fighters he represents. The feud took a dramatic turn during a recent public event, where Alvarez and de la Hoya were unexpectedly reunited. Tensions boiled over as they confronted each other, prompting their entourages to intervene and separate the two before the situation escalated further. This confrontation highlighted the deep-seated animosity between the former allies and raised eyebrows among fans and analysts alike. The situation escalated further when Alvarez confirmed his upcoming fight against Edgar Berlanga on September 14. The announcement came amidst ongoing preparations for the match, and it appeared that the rivalry with de la Hoya was far from over. During the promotional events leading up to the fight, de la Hoya used his platform to launch another verbal assault on Alvarez, which only served to reignite the feud. Canelo's response to de la Hoya's comments was swift and intense. In an interview, he expressed his frustration with the former promoter, emphasizing that de la Hoya had crossed the line with his criticisms. Alvarez's anger was palpable as he addressed de la Hoya's insinuations, stating, "Don't you talk to me like that," reflecting his desire to stand up for himself against what he perceives as disrespect. The media has played a significant role in amplifying the feud, with various outlets covering the unfolding drama extensively. Analysts and fans alike have expressed their opinions, often siding with one figure or the other. While some believe de la Hoya is simply defending his legacy as a promoter, others argue that his comments reflect a desperate attempt to remain relevant in a sport that has seen a shift in power dynamics. Canelo, on the other hand, has been vocal about his intention to focus on his boxing career, refusing to let the feud distract him from his upcoming fight against Berlanga. However, the ongoing public disputes between him and De La Hoya have undoubtedly drawn attention away from the fight itself, which many fans feel should be the primary focus. The growing divide between Alvarez and De La Hoya has not gone unnoticed by fans. Some supporters of Canelo have expressed their frustration with his decision to engage in a public feud, believing it detracts from his legacy as a fighter. Others, however, view the conflict as part of the sport's drama, adding to the excitement surrounding Alvarez's matches. Moreover, fans have started to voice their discontent with Canelo's choice of opponents, particularly with the announcement of his fight against Berlanga. Many feel that this matchup lacks the appeal of some of his previous bouts, leading to calls for Canelo to face more formidable opponents. As the rivalry continues to evolve, the sentiment among fans appears to be divided, with some expressing a desire to boycott Alvarez's fights unless he steps up to face more significant challenges. As the feud between Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo Alvarez continues to dominate headlines, the question remains, what will happen next? With their personal animosities on full display, both figures seem unwilling to back down. De La Hoya's remarks have proven to be provocative, and Alvarez's fiery responses indicate that he will not allow his former promoter to undermine him without consequences. Looking ahead, fans can expect more drama in the lead-up to Alvarez's fight with Berlanga, as De La Hoya is likely to continue leveraging their rivalry for promotional purposes. This could create an even more charged atmosphere leading up to the bout, making it not just a fight between two boxers but also a battleground for a much larger narrative involving their complex relationship. The feud between Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo Alvarez represents a fascinating case study in the world of boxing, illustrating the often tumultuous relationship between fighters and promoters. As both figures continue to navigate their careers, their rivalry will likely remain a prominent topic of discussion within the sport. Ultimately, fans will have to decide how they want to engage with this drama. Whether they choose to support Canelo in his quest for greatness or criticize him for engaging in unnecessary conflicts, the impact of this feud on boxing's landscape is undeniable. As we approach the September 14 fight, all eyes will be on Alvarez, Berlanga, and the ever-present shadow of De La Hoya as this story unfolds. This ongoing saga serves as a reminder that in the world of boxing, the stakes are often higher than just wins and losses. Personal relationships and professional integrity are frequently at play, and the outcomes can be just as unpredictable as the fights themselves.